Russell Field doesn't think the Queensland government is doing that, so he wants to become a politician himself. His son Matthew was killed on Australia Day in 2021 alongside his pregnant fiancée Kate Ledbetter and their unborn child Miles, run over by a 17-year-old in a stolen car. And Russell joins me now. Russell, if anyone knows how fed up feels, it's you.
Exactly right. And like I say, we're not the only one. There's a lot of people out there the same way.
Well, speaking of that, here are a few names for you, Russell. Jennifer Board, Michael Warburton, Emma Lovell, Robert Brown, Cherie Robertson, Kelsey Davies, Mikhail Chandler, Vilene White. Just some of the people killed allegedly by youth offenders since you lost Matt, Kate and Miles. Does it feel like anything has changed for the better since that dreadful day?
Look, not really, but it's very frustrating for me and our family and everybody who's been affected by juvenile crime. Yep.
What are you hearing from people, Russell?
They are frustrated that the lack of action this government's taking on juvenile crime. And it affects everybody, not just us. Yeah, we're one of many. And by sitting in the seat of Capella, it's not about me or our family. It is about victims in general. And they're the people that I want to support and stand up for at the end of the day.
So the Queensland government says that laws are getting tougher, and your local MP, Don Brown, who you're now running against, reckons youth crime is a media beat-up. How do you feel hearing that?
I know for a fact that juvenile crime isn't a media beat-up. We have skin in the game, and to him to come out and say that is insulting to us and every other victim in this state.
Well, it makes you wonder, what aren't they seeing that the rest of us are?
I've got no idea. It appears that majority of the people in the state understand there's a juvenile crime problem. Everybody except the people who are running it, and that's the frustrating part.
So if you just break it down, so in Queensland alone, right, in regards to youth crime, more than 9,000 breaches of bail in the last year. That is just in 1 year, the year ending in March, and they're the ones who got caught. So, I mean, we know these kids, they're not afraid of the law, they're not afraid of the police, the courts are overwhelmed, and often, to be honest, too soft on repeat violent offenders. So what's your solution? If
these individuals were dealt with in a way that a punishment acts as a deterrent when they've done 1, 2 or 3 offences, they would not become recidivist offences all the way through, because each time they do that, they know they get off, they go and commit another crime, they know they get off, they do another one and another one. Put some sort of education system or facility there that when they are incarcerated or locked away or whatever the terminology you like to say, they have a tendency to go and learn and be educated about rights from wrong. So, Russell, I think sometimes when we have these chats, it can be reduced to the facts and the figures and all. And so I think it's hard to probably explain, but important to, what did you lose that day? We lost a part of our life. A part of our past life, and as far as Miles is concerned, part of our future life.
Yep.
And the individual, you know, after the accident, does a runner like a dog and had no regard whatsoever of who they left lying on the floor.
Mm. And that's got to be tough too, right? There was an unborn grandchild here, little Miles, who should be running
Correct.
around. You should be throwing up in the air, who would be 3 today.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's right. And in saying that, like I say, we're not alone here. Yeah, the Lovells, the Kimballs, the Bailers, like all of them, the Beasleys, the Beaumonts, the list goes on and on and on.
I hate that you know all of his families, and I hate the thing that you've all got in common.
Well, we all know each other, but apparently the Premier doesn't know us.
The teenager who killed your family is going to be out in 3 years.
There is something seriously wrong with the system when you can kill 3 people and get 6 years jail. There is something wrong. And I, if elected here, want to be on the team that changes that.
Yeah.
There has to be consequences for your actions. And until that happens, these kids are going to keep on doing what they're doing, and it has to change.
We wish you all the very, very best, and I'm so sure that Matt and his little family would have been so proud of you. Thank you, and look after yourself.
No problem. Thank you very much.